Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Semantic and Pragmatic. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the speech act. So one of the branch of the pragmatic. So what is speech act? So speech act is an action that serves function in a communication. So what communication is service function here is that the speech act will form when we offer, for example, the apology, greeting, for example, request to someone, complaint, petitions, compliments, and proposal. This is the speech act when we open something. And then a speech act also include real life interaction and require not only knowledge of the language, but also provide use of the language within a given culture. So in his book, for example, Austin said that language not only saying something, but also doing something. So the same meaning with the speech act, you should understand not only the meaning of the language, but you should also know the language within a given culture. So what is in your interlocutor cultures, you should understand well. So our communication will run well. And then here are some examples of speech act we use or hear every day. For example, here, we offer greeting example. Hi, Eric, how are things going? So the example, it is a greeting. We ask someone with how are things going? Is an example of speech act greeting. And then the example of speech act in request, for example, could you pass me the mashed potatoes, please? Okay, this is the example of the request. Also, this we call it speech act. And then complaints, for example, I have already been waiting 3 weeks for the computers, and I was told it would be delivered within a week. So it is a complaint to someone. And then in petition, for example, we are having some people over Saturday evening and wanted to know if you would like to join us. So this is invitation to our interlocutor. And then this compliment, hi, I really like your tie. Hi, I really like your tie because, for example, you have a friend that they wear a new tie and then you give the compliment, hi, I really like your tie. And then, for example, refusal. Oh, for example, refusal. Oh, I would love to see that movie with you, but this Friday just not going to work. Okay, it is the refusal. It is, we can say that it is indirect refusal, but you have give your interlocutor reasons before you directly say that why you cannot see the movie together. It's your friend. Okay, here the example of the speech act that we use or we every day. For example, here it is a different context. Okay, so what I said just now that speech act not only you understand the language, but also you should understand the language within a culture. For example, here, Sarah could not agree with, for example, Sarah said that I could not agree with you more. Okay, maybe from Cheng, he is the student from China, for example, maybe he thinking that she could not agree with me. I thought she likes my idea. While this setting is in dinner table. Okay, when for example, you have a Chinese friend as host and it invites you to have a dinner together in his or her home, and then you, as a Sarah, for example, because so many menu on the table and then so many things that you can add there. And then Sarah say, I could not agree with you more. What does it mean? Because they are very, very nice and then hospitality is very good for your research. Okay, so you may say that I cannot agree with you more. However, because Sarah and Cheng, they have a different cultures. Sarah is Western culture, and then she usually say that I cannot agree with you more, to say thank you. I mean to say thank you so much. But Cheng maybe he have a thinking that she could not agree with me. It means that she didn't like his or her idea. So Speech Act will run softly when we know the language and then when we know the culture also. So this is very important, cross-cultural understanding in Speech Act. Why? Because if we don't understand each other, will be misinterpreted of the communication. Okay, that's the definition and an example of the Speech Act. So, and then another day is we're going to talk about the Speech Act theory based on the expert, and then the categories of the Speech Act theory. Thank you so much, everybody, and then see you around. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.